What's up, guys? It's your brother Richie Rich here. Today in this video is an extended video of the previous Superbird video. Without any further ado, let's continue on from where I left off from last video. So we're still on history, so let's keep going from where I left off. The Superbirds. So I'm still on the Plymouth Superbird video. So this is an extended one, so let's do it. The Superbirds smoothed out sorry smoothed out body and nose cone were further refined from that of the Daytona and the street versions. Pop-up headlights you rarely see these days, which are made out of fiberglass. So fiberglass added 19 inches to the Roadrunner's original length. The rear wings mounted on tall vertical struts that put it into less disturbed air, thus increasing the efficiency of the downdraft that it placed upon the car's rear axle. For nearly 30 years, it's like 3 decades almost, the mathematical formula used to determine the exact height of the huge wings, thought to be a highly guarded Chrysler secret. That was until somewhere in the 90s, when a retired Chrysler project engineer incorrectly claimed publicly that the heights determined in a much simpler fashion. He claimed it's designed to provide clearance for the trunk lid to open freely. This is an urban myth. The actual height's set to clear the roofline, so it's in clean air. The rear-facing fender scoops were to hide cutouts. On Daytona's, the rear-facing fender scoops were to hide cutouts. On Daytona's, the scoops were actually for ventilating trapped air from the wheel wells to reduce both under fender air pressure and lift. For standard street Superbirds, to either the covers or air extractors or cosmetic enhancement, ground clearance was 7.2 inches. NASCAR's homologation requirement demanded that cars to be raced must be available to the general public and sold through dealerships in specific minimum numbers. For 1970, NASCAR raised the production requirement from 500 examples to one for every two manufacturers' dealers in the States. So in the US. In the case of Plymouth, Plymouth, that meant having to build 1,920, so 1,920 Superbirds. Due to increasing emissions regulations combined with insurance spike for high-performance cars and NASCAR's effective ban on the aero cars, 1970s its only 1970 was its only production year. RRS or Roadrunner Superbird decals were placed on the outside edges on the wing vertical struts, featuring a picture of the Roadrunner cartoon character holding a racing helmet. A smaller version of the decal appears on the driver's side headlight door. Superbirds had three motor choices: the 7-liter 426 Hemi V8, producing 5,000 RPM for power and 4,000 for torque, 425 horsepower and 490 pound-feet, 664 newton of torque. Pretty good. Then a 7.2-liter 440 Super Commando 6-barrel V8 with a 3x2 barrel carburetors, producing 390 horsepower. And the same one was just a single 4-barrel carburetor, 375 horsepower. It's not bad. Only 135 were fitted with the 426 Hemi V8, and the 440s cheaper to produce. The street version of the 426 Hemi used in competitions homologated by producing the minimum number required. On the street, both the nose cone and wing were very distinctive, but the aero improvements hardly made a difference there or on the drag strip. In fact, the 70 Roadrunners actually quicker in the quarter mile and standard acceleration tests due to increased downforce produced by the Superbirds. So due to the increased downforce produced by the Superbirds nose and wing. Last part, and I'll just end it there. Only at speeds in excess of 60 miles an hour did the mods begin to show any benefit. Alright, so that'll be it for now. So for my next video will be about production numbers. There's not much on there. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.